During the next several minutes, we're going to give you a preview of some series and specials to watch for here on Channel 11. This fall on WTTW, you'll enjoy the distinctive melodies and brilliant rhythms of America's greatest popular composer on George Gershwin, the first 10 years and the last 10 years. It's a special tribute. 2 dynamic programs of song and dance featuring Madeline Kahn, Maureen McGovern, Mikhail Baryshnikov, Tommy Tune and Drew Barrymore, and Cheetah Rivera in show-stopping performances of both the traditional classics and newly discovered songs by the great George Gershwin. Then the world's unsurpassed superstar of dance, Mikhail Baryshnikov, takes center stage in Made in USA, featuring several dances by avant-garde choreographer David Gordon. First, it's an energetic salute to vaudeville and the cowboy. Next, Baryshnikov and the American Ballet Theater perform a comic ballet spoofing the great murder mysteries.
Hi, I am not a professional actress. No, indeed.
Join us for some comic relief as we meet all of the people we know as Lily Tomlin.
I am a real person like yourself. I was not always a bag lady. I used to be a designer and creative consultant for big companies. Who do you think thought up the color scheme for Howard Johnson's?
It's vital I talk to the radio shrink. My name's Agnes. I'm 14. My parents kicked me out of the house today. I want to find out if that is illegal. I can't hold too long. I'm in the ladies' room, House of Pancakes.
The University of Minnesota has decided to let women into their marching band. Oh, thank you, University of Minnesota. Being just a majorette was sapping my woman's strength and making me barf, okay?
This unprecedented backstage look at America's premier comedienne traces the evolution of her smash Broadway hit, The Search for Signs of Intelligent Life in the Universe. Enjoy the laughter and share the applause for Lily Tomlin. Comedy comes crashing back to earth with Trying Times, a brand new comedy series premiering this fall on Channel 11.
Go ahead. Ask me what's the most poisonous snake in the world.
In Surviving the Family Tree, Roseanne Arquette meets David Byrne at one of life's most trying situations, meeting her boyfriend's family for the first time.
And you say you're living with her? How can you be living with her? We've never even heard of her.
They called me in yesterday, and they gave me the sack. They phased me out.
You're not a loser.
From hitting the wrong switch
Cut the light on for me.
Sure.
to burning down the house, a silver lining forms in this cloud of disaster.
That fire saved my life. I made out like a bandit. Want to talk insurance? Oh, yeah, I had some insurance. To the gills.
Then for beleaguered housewife Candace Bergen, the nightmare begins on moving day.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Is that you? What are you doing here?
Wanted to have my baby at home.
There's another reason I don't want to move. See, it's Mildred.
Mildred?
We're lovers.
Oh, I think there's a better word to describe our relationship, friend.
And in driving school, Terry Garr meets her problem head on.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Well, what sort of thing were you looking for?
Well, I'm a professional race car driver, so I'm looking for a professional race car.
Where do you race?
Oh, Indianapolis 500, Wimbledon, the usual.
Trying Times, the hilarious antidote for modern living, premiering this fall on Channel 11.
Coming?
This fall, the stage is set for the very best TV mystery and drama. Mystery returns with the most baffling cases in a brand new 10-part series starring Dorothy Sayers' monocled master detective.
It's for you, Lord Peter. It's your manservant. You're wanted at Scotland Yard.
Yes, it's the return of Lord Peter Wimsey, a very distinctive detective.
But I'm rather unusual, haven't you noticed?
This season, Lord Peter falls in love.
And when time allows, I shall go down on my knees and apologize, and probably propose to you at the same time.
Peter, what an idiot you are.
With a beautiful novelist accused of murder.
Well, the horrors of slow poisoning is the work of a fiend.
Your vision's clouded because of her, Harriet Vane.
But the clues lead to love of money, and Peter is determined to set Harriet free.
Peter, people have been wrongly condemned before now.
Only because I wasn't there.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Then a peaceful seashore is the scene of a hideous crime.
I say.
But is this a case of murder?
That's not Mr. Alexis, I thought. Well, he had the nerve to do a thing like that.
Or suicide?
Well, if this is suicide, it's like no suicide I ever heard of.
It's hard to uncover the truth.
The truth?
Because the suspects are rather suspect.
The truth is, I was at the end of my tether.
He is certainly lying, Inspector.
No matter what the crime, there's only one person to call to solve the case.
Whimsy.
Mystery. So entertaining, it's criminal. This fall, Masterpiece Theatre raises the curtain on a season of humor and wit. Meet one of the great families of the British theatre, the Bretts. There's daughter Martha, the tactful Lydia.
So, Martha, when is this photograph going to be published for the titillation of the public?
Ever calm Charles.
Damn and blast!
Sons Edwin and Thomas. And of course, the servants.
That's what the theatre's about, isn't it? One minute you're up, the next minute you're down.
It's the Roaring Twenties, and they do their level best to keep up with the times.
Well, my underwear's doing more for business than your rotten dialogue.
I didn't mean you, Martha.
No, he didn't.
As it happens, Daphne Villas has a special quality, a certain jejune charm.
Dear, you mean she's an amateur?
What's the matter with you? Couldn't you keep your husband satisfied? Oh.
I'd much rather you didn't, but if you're absolutely insistent, could you make it a body blow? I've got a matinee on Monday.
You'll say bravo for the first family of the London stage, the Bretts. Channel 11's broadcast schedule includes lots of programs for children and the entire family. On the premiere of Degrassi Junior High, meet some spirited students who have a big problem. Trying to grow up. Some have little class and others no principles.
Look, it's not you. It's the system. I'm in grade 8, so I'm important. You're in grade 7, so you're like totally embarrassing.
But whether it's a toss in the pool or schoolyard politics, you'll want to learn more about the students at Degrassi Junior High. This major new series coming this fall offers a realistic portrayal of the problems that confront teenagers from a teenager's point of view.
$5, come on. No pay, no play. No tip, no trip. No pills, no thrills.
From the peer pressure to buy drugs. And to try shoplifting.
Don't be such a wimp, Vula. I'm not a wimp. You're a thief.
To the delicate matter of sex.
When was the first time you had sex? Never mind.
This series scores high marks for originality and honesty. Watch for Degrassi Junior High. Magnificent scenes from the world of nature are yours on Channel 11. Distinguished naturalist Sir David Attenborough returns this fall in typically spectacular fashion. The First Eden premieres with a series that traces the history, both natural and man-made, of the world's oldest populated landscape, the Mediterranean. From the lush shores of the south of France to the arid deserts of Africa, from the creation of verdant pools of life to the spread of industrial pollution, the First Eden examines the rise and fall of man's many civilizations and what they mean to us today.
It was in the lands around this sea that some 10,000 years ago, human beings first discovered how to tame animals and cultivate plants. Could it be here, too, that they also first learned from the mistakes they made during that process? That perhaps is just one more lesson that the Mediterranean could offer to the world. For surely these things are among our most precious possessions, the last glimpses we have of mankind's first Eden.
All of this and more will be yours to enjoy this fall on Channel 11, WTTW Chicago.
You're watching Channel 11, WTTW Chicago.
Now, here's a bite from Newton's Apple.
You're about to hear two voices, but only one of them actually belongs to the real Julia Child. Let's see if you can tell. First, voice number one.
Welcome to the French Chef. I'm Julia Child. We're doing salad today, and really to the French, when you say salad, it usually means tossed greens.
Was that really Julia, or is it voice number two?
Welcome to the French Chef. I'm Julia Child. We're doing salad today, and really to the French, when you say salad, it usually means tossed greens.
I think I could tell which was the real Julia, but one man who knows how to find out for sure is Lieutenant Lonnie Smirkovsky of the Michigan State Police. Welcome, Lieutenant, to the program.
Thank you, Aaron. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, I could tell that the first one was the real Julia Child, but how could you be more scientifically accurate in determining that?
We can use a sound spectrograph to determine that. Now, first of all, there's no question that our voices are different, just like our handwriting is different. So by use of the sound spectrograph, we can make pictorial displays of that speech and visually compare them. You heard the excerpt there. My name is Julia Child, and we have that on the spectrograph.
I'm Julia Child. I'm Julia Child.
Oh, I see. So you have it on tape here, and then you print it on a drum, make a voice print of it.
Yes, it actually burns off the surface of the paper here and goes through the range of speech frequencies, and the end result is a speech spectrogram, or sometimes called a voice print, and this is what it looks like.
Lots of patches. Let's bring in the man who is responsible. We couldn't get Julia Child here, folks. It's a low-budget show, but
That's all right. You can shake my hand. I just think it's a shame we couldn't get the whole recipe in for Flato Orange which is basically an orange cooking duck juice.
Welcome, Tim. This is Tim Russell, a man who does lots of voices on radio and TV commercials.
Nice to see you, Lieutenant. Pleasure to meet you, Julia.
All right, let's talk about the voice prints we made of the original. Let's go back here. We'll hang around. We'll be right back to you. We have here a voice print of the Julia Child voice that you made and of Tim's mimic of it.
Yes.
And there really is a difference between the two.
Well, there's a very significant difference between the spectrograms. Let's just look at this area right here where Julia Child actually said, "Welcome to the French chef." Now, for the lack of all the technical terms, let's just talk about tones. And the speaker talks in various tones, in higher frequencies and lower frequencies.
And that's what the black marks mean.
That's what the black marks mean. And the patterns we see represent areas of concentration and significant, unique detail for that speaker in those areas of those tones.
So that when she says, "Welcome to the French chef," she's always going to produce this same... This is her signature for saying, "Welcome to the French chef."
Yes, that's actually a spoken signature for Julia Child.
And she has this distribution of highs and this distribution of low frequencies and tones.
Yes, and each time she says that, whether it's now, next week, or 3 years from now, her patterns for that are going to look very similar to that.
Doesn't look at all like our mimic down here.
No, our mimic is significantly different. The tones, these patterns, as you can very easily see, simply do not match up with Julia Child.
Well, you didn't do such a great voice. It sounded alike. It sounded, but it didn't look alike.
They sounded very much alike, but the spectrograms can tell us that, in fact, the two speakers are different.
Okay, now let's talk about another aspect of using voice prints, and that is, let's say that he wanted to imitate a person and try to fool you into thinking it was someone else. For example...
Well, I could sound like Ronald Reagan, but if I sound like George Burns, I'll be talking in a way you can accept.
That was great. Is it possible for him to fool the police, let's say, or someone send a ransom note or something and to fool the spectrograph here?
Well, you can certainly attempt to fool the police or the spectrograph, but in fact, when we make the spectrograms, there's evidence there that shows us, no matter how you speak, that we can still get to the true identity. Let's look at the spectrograms here, for example. Here, the spectrogram he was talking about, talking in a way we can accept. Now, the first one is Tim saying the word talking.
I'm talking to you in a way you can accept.
That's Tim's normal voice.
Okay.
The second one is Tim's voice when he, in fact, is
this one here?
mimicking Mr. Burns.
George Burns, I'm talking to you in a way you can accept.
So you can hear those differences between the normal voice and Tim's mimic voice, and in fact, they're even evident in the spectrograms when we look at these bars and the energy patterns here. They're somewhat different between the two. In these vertical striations, for example, are farther apart, but yet the major pattern is still very similar.
Very similar.
Now let's go over here and look at Mr. Burns' utterance.
That was actually a real recording we got of George Burns saying that sentence.
It's actual recording from the movie Oh God, where he's saying that phrase, talking in a way that you can accept. So
looks nothing like the original first two that we have here.
Absolutely not. There's no similarity.
So this shows that even though he disguises his voice, the disguise can be detected. I mean, his original voice is still in the disguise, so that you'll know that it may be disguised, but it's still Tim talking.
That's
right?
correct.
Well, that's certainly amazing. What other kinds of uses can you make for voice identification?
Well, Ira, it's used in many different kinds of cases, not only in law enforcement, but speech pathologists use it, hospitals use it in speech work. In my area of expertise, it's primarily used to identify or eliminate suspect voices in many different kinds of cases, from bomb threats to extortion, murder, terrorist bombings. We've even had cases where somebody's had a microphone hidden under a mattress.
Under a mattress?
Yes.
And this kind of evidence is admissible in court?
Yes. To date, there's been testimony given in about 40 states and 2 provinces of Canada.
No kidding. Well, thank you very, very much for coming and showing us how this works. And thank you for allowing us to use your voice.
No problem, Ira. You know, you fooled me for a minute there. I thought you were Groucho Marx.
Newton's Apple is made possible by a grant from DuPont, makers of better things for better living.
Today's programming on Channel 11 is made possible in part by Mid-Citgo Incorporated and its full-service banks, proudly serving Chicago and the suburbs.
Hello, my name is Gus. You're now watching Channel 11 WTTW Chicago.